Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new podcast episode. Today is episode 40. This is supposed to be a special episode because, why not, right? But I'll postpone that special episode for later because I'm currently in the exams and I still, just want a normal episode to be released. And, the special videos with other people we release, when when there's time and when I'm free, obviously. But now it's pretty busy because exams and stuff. But anyway, let's talk about the first question and let's answer the first question. Let's start off with a simple one, which animated series will hold a special place in your heart forever? Obviously, I think there are lots of great animated shows that I watched when I was a child. But like Lego Chima, Lego Ninjago, yeah, sure, yeah, probably, yeah. It's going to be a tie between Lego Chima and also Adventure Time, to be honest. Like Gravity Falls was also very cool, and Phineas and Ferb too. But I think I'll go with Adventure Time. Yeah, I'll go with that because for some reason Adventure Time might seem like a show about a guy and his dog going on adventures, but it's more than that. It's just about friendship and about not losing people you want to be losing, Um, and there is also the mushroom war, right? And the lich, right? A great villain, and there are some very weird episodes, but also very very cool episodes. So yeah, that's great. Adventure Time is very beautiful, very underrated, to be honest. And they also sang a song at the end of the series, I guess, which is happy together, something with uh, like BMO sang it, and like Princess Bubblegum joined him or joined her. So great show nonetheless. The next one is going to be, what is the most overrated video game of all time? That's interesting because uh, the games I play are referred to be like overrated by for some people or by some people. Like I play Fortnite, but actually it's not really that overrated because Epic releases weekly or updates regularly. So I guess it's not overrated if it's still like actively being updated, right? But I've got to say, like, GTA is also one that comes to mind, but obviously GTA has a lot of opportunities. Like you can race, you can do heists. They also add the new stuff. So that's really interesting. Overrated video game. Among Us could be one. That could be one. But yeah, I played it, but after a while it gets boring too. So uh, yeah, I'm not quite sure. Like obviously I played or already played like a few games, but it's not like I have the biggest library of games that I ever played. So I'll say Among Us for reasons that I just after like 5 games you know what's going to happen, right? So there we go. The next question is, what is the worst thing a person can steal? Your heart. Sheesh. No, just kidding. What's the worst thing somebody can steal? There are a lot of different things. Why not? Like Earth is gigantic and there's a lot of humans living on it. So, what is the weirdest that I ever like witnessed or heard about? Um, Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Actually, I can actually talk about that. In school, sometimes you get like messages from like certain students, uh, on the app, on our school system app, where they ask, somebody stole my painting or art or something was left on the in the corridor, and somebody picked it up and went with it. Like, why would somebody steal someone else's work? Like, come on, man. Like, there are paintings, literal works that they need to hand in, but if they get stolen, they have zero. Like, it's not like something they can do about, right? Um, and I also think, yeah, somebody lost like, I not an iPhone, but like, could be like AirPods or something. That's also really, small and very snatchable, right? It's pretty small, so that can happen a lot actually. So but like still, I still get confused. Like there are a lot of different, like, last 2 weeks I got like 3 messages, like I can't really do about it because they send it to everyone in the school, like every student. So yeah, that's weird, but I totally understand because they want their school stuff back, obviously. But yeah, there we go. That's my answer. So the next question is, which popular song you can't comprehend how people like it? That's interesting. Okay, so let's talk about a song that I don't really like. Let's see. Um, I really don't like heavy metal, like literal screaming, like screaming in a song. I don't really like that, but I don't have a particular one because I don't listen to those things. But a song, you know, hmm. Let's see here, because I listen to songs that I like, which makes sense. So popular song. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Huh. I really don't know. Popular song right now. Oh, yes, yes. I got one. But that's a song from Elton John and Dua Lipa actually. Like, what was it like? Oh God, I can't remember the title, but it was a mix between Rocket Man and a song with Dua Lipa, and you know, I heard it so much like last year that I just don't like it anymore. Like oh damn, this is a Rocket Man remix, but nope, this is just like the beat is always the same, kind of sucks. Um, so yeah, it's just because I heard it too much. So there we go. So the next question is, what is your opinion on someone who doesn't have any social media accounts? They're living the dream, man. Like obviously, I have my YouTube channel here. I've got an Instagram account. I've got a Discord account. I got a TikTok account. Um, for some reason, you know, people who don't have social media tend to be less stressed, I think. But that's also very very rare. Like in my school, there are probably people who don't use a phone, right? But they have a social media account. So yeah, they're living the dream. They're free, man. They're literally free. They can go and see stuff, do stuff that normal people can do because of the social media stuff. It takes away a lot of pressures, time. But obviously, you're on it because you like it, right? There are certain YouTube videos you like. There are certain people you follow. There are TikToks you like, whatever. Um, and I won't be the first who is going to say like I'm going to delete everything. That's like going to be very rare for me. Like I'm not quite sure if I'll ever delete like any social media account, because it's like kind of like you know putting your entire like not really life, but it's kind of like it's weird to say that, but you live on those platforms, man. So someone who doesn't have social media accounts are stress free, right? But like I said, that's merely impossible because I mean there is at least someone has an account, right? That is pretty much that is there is for sure always going to be an account somewhere, right? Even if that's on your PC, on your PS4, on your whatever. Like if there was someone who doesn't have any social media accounts, they're still on it, I guess. Wait, does it make sense? Anyway, like they saw how Instagram looks, so they already, one day somehow they saw how Instagram looks, right? So does it make sense? I'm not quite sure. Like people know how Instagram looks, how YouTube works, how it looks, right? You have videos on videos with the videos next to videos, right? Instagram, you have big balls, which are stories, right? And you have posts and pictures and stuff. TikTok, you just swipe down and up and down and so yeah, I guess the people are just stress free, you know. For the next question, I actually have a pretty obvious answer, right? So what is completely okay, but most people think it's rude? Just literally saying what you think. Like it doesn't matter if there is something people show you and you say, oh dude, that doesn't look good, and some people say, oh my god, that looks good. Oh my god, you're so talented. Like just say it doesn't look good, um, because you're playing a role, right? you're not really saying what you think you're saying or you're thinking. um, which kind of like, if I have you know if I need to review something, right, from my like other fellow students in the class, I think, well, this is kind of weird. But that's okay, they probably think that about my work too. But speak up your mind, that's it. You. Okay, the next question is, what's the weirdest smell you are willing to admit you like? That's interesting, because for some reason, that's really weird. Like, there are a lot of great smells, but oh, okay, I've got a really weird one, but I'm not quite sure why. But like, when you're at an gas station, right? You have like the smell of the gas. I'm not quite sure how how that is like a smell that is very weird, but like dude, like the smell of like fresh gas, kind of smells alright. I guess, I don't know. Alright, so the next question is, what is one thing from the 90s that you miss? I wasn't born in the 90s, or yeah, like, still, people were less stressed about things. Like, now people are stressed because, they have social media, they get freaking, cancelled or whatever. They talk about like different genders, and people don't get along with each other because some people aren't nice to each other, I think like in the 90s there were less problems, right? Next question is, what is the biggest problem in modern society in your opinion? Oh god. Like, I'm a 16-year-old boy, so what do I think, like, what could be better and what is wrong? Like, I think like, hmm that's a really difficult one. Like, I would say, obviously that's why I chose the question, obviously, because I thought that was an interesting one. I would say it's okay not to know the answer, right? It's okay not to know a specific answer to a question or to a problem, but then you'll need to figure it out eventually, because that's great, and people expect you to know the answer of some things, but that's alright. Like, you're not a machine. You don't work like 24/7. You need to rest. You need to eat. You need to sleep. You need to try to experience everything about life. Try to go to school, try to learn stuff, try to read, walk, I don't know, like, do stuff that makes you productive, but also, try to relax a bit. So yeah, there we go. So the next question is, and this is the last one, what is your favorite sci-fi or fantasy setting? Like, obviously you have like famous locations, right, like Hogwarts, Mos Eisley Cantina, but I think like they ask like more about like the style, which is sort of like genre do you like the most? Like, have like space western, or fantasy, Middle Earth-ish vibes, like a whole other world with elves and trolls and stuff like that. So I would like to say like space, sci-fi westerns. Yeah. I think, like I said, I gave that as an example, so that's why I really thought about it. But space westerns are really great and really epic in some cases. But no, really, like, The Mandalorian did that as an example, right? But especially like the first episode, kind of decreased like at like season 3, or wasn't like the most recent one, but space westerns, like Star Wars is an example of that, and The Mandalorian obviously too. But like, dude, like literally just western, like, western things, like you can see a bit of reality, our reality in there, but it's totally different, right? You have sci-fi elements. I also really like science fiction, so like, that's obviously a theme, right, a genre, but setting. I just like to see things who have a certain relatable reality to it, but also kind of different in a way, like space, sci-fi, westerns. There is a bit of normal reality and a bit of science fiction there. Maybe, for example, science fiction, for example, I don't know, forests or deserts or science fiction ice planets or whatever. Like, you really have some kind of uh, base to go from. You have a certain reality that we have, and now you place a bit of science fiction in there, like aliens or robots or something. It makes it a bit different. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's been a long one, so anyway, hopefully you will be you will be here for the next episode. So hopefully the next episode will be special. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you later. Goodbye, everyone.